Hello, cruisers. This is Rick Wade, the Texas Cruiser. No sooner than I finished making my video about all the great news of Royal Caribbean and Perfect Day, Mexico, well, another bit of news popped up. And this is big for Galveston. The cruise industry news has reported that Galveston has announced a long-term contract with NCL. And you're not going to believe, of course, I knew we were going to be getting some great news about Terminal 16, which is fondly calls it the MSC terminal, but I knew that the port has the option to bring other cruise lines in to fill in the slots the MSC is not going to utilize, which are going to be quite a few because MSC just bring the Seascape in just once a week. So MSC Seascape is going to be 7-day cruises, and it's not going to be, there's 6 other days that the terminal is going to be empty. Well, NCL stepped up and said, hey, we want some of those slots. And this is huge. We've been getting the Prima and the Viva is going to be coming next year, but Prima comes in like for a few months and leaves and all that. Then Viva is going to do the same thing at the end of the 2025, 2026, at the first part of 2026. I think from December 2025 through April 2026. That is the present schedule. Now, this has changed. NCL has signed a contract with the port for year-round service out of that new Terminal 16. And this they're talking about, especially for the next few years, it'll be between the Prima and the Viva. They'll be coming in, swapping out, and all that. But it's year-round service. It's not just for a few months at a time. And this is huge. But this is even bigger. The contract is for 10 years with extensions built in on the end of it. So it's like I said, Galveston is the fastest growing port in the U.S. and probably the fastest growing, and with all kinds of cruise news going on here. Roger Reeves, the port director, I know him personally, and he is doing an awesome job bringing in these cruise lines and working the port, and this is going to bring nothing but huge numbers dollars into the Port of Galveston, into the city of Galveston. The city of Galveston actually owns the port, and they do get portions of the money from what the port generates. But I tell you what, there's more news coming. I know it. Between now and the end of the year, you're going to be hearing more good news about the Port of Galveston, and these ships, this Viva class ships. They are beautiful ships. They are very innovative, and they have some great features on board, and not least of which is the go-kart track. Who puts a go-kart track out on the ocean, the ocean waves and all that? But guess what? NCL did, and I heard many great things about these ships. Viva is actually a step above the Prima. Matter of fact, I'm going to try. I am going to do it. I'm going to book a passage on Viva whenever she gets here. Book a cruise on her, and because I just got to try that ship. I've heard so many great things about it, and I will definitely be booking a cruise on her. But this is good news. Thank you, Cruise Industry News. This is one of my main ones I watch for information, news, tidbits of news and stuff like that. So this was actually done today, October 16th, when they first announced it today. So it's I'm very excited. We're going to see more. I mean, I'm still waiting for Royal Caribbean roll out its calendar. They're going to do that November 11th. And I think you're going to see some interesting things on that calendar from Royal Caribbean. So things I've been kind of predicting that's going to happen on there. So we'll see. We'll get the final word. The Royal Caribbean, of course, will have the final word. But I think I've got a good feel of what they're going to do. So, folks, Galveston is the place to be. There's a place to sell. I tell you what, and this is not because I live here near the port and I'm always in the port all the time, but other people tell me Galveston is a great port to sail out of. It's a great place to come a few days before, or stay a few days after cruises. We've got a lot to do on the island here, and it's a great place to to have beaches. We have the Moody Gardens with the pyramids, with the aquarium and the rainforest. There's much to do around here. You can go on the mainland, go all the way up to NASA Johnson Space Center and get a great day tour up there. And just right north of NASA, on the Ellington Air Force Base, there's the Texas Air Museum. They got all kinds of old airplanes and old World War II planes there that you got to tour and got to see. So there's much to do here. It's if you get a chance, come here. If you need to find out a place to stay, shoot me a line, and I'll tell you some great hotels to stay and some great. I tell you what, Galveston's got some awesome restaurants, folks. You know me, I like to eat. So I'll give you a good line on which places to go to eat and stay and have a great time, be safe, and I think you'll love staying here. Come, like I said, come a few days before or stay a few days after. You need to come a day or two at least before a cruise, because I do not believe in flying in the day of. That's just playing Russian roulette with your cruise. So always try to fly in the day before, at least, maybe a couple of days before, and get a chance to stay and enjoy the island. So anyway, folks, please hit that subscribe and like buttons, and just give me a shout sometime, folks. Hope you have a great cruise. I hope you catch you on a future cruise, and you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.